All right. Sorry about that, folks. We're back. Didn't miss a whole lot there in our top half of the fourth. Little Rock did a little bit of damage, or a couple opportunities anyway. Had a fly ball to left field that was dropped, but it was in foul territory. Long fly to left center that the wind kept in the ballpark. Other than that, Eichler settled in. And so now the Senators back up to bat here. The first one from Estes is low. That one hit through the right side. It'll be a base hit. A piece of hitting there by Mac Baxter. As Baxter, it's a leadoff single here for the Senators.
Next up, second baseman, number 25, Bridges Wedgeworth.
Second baseman Bridges Wedgeworth will bat. Walked in his last at bat. The second after the hit by pitch on right. And a pickoff attempt got him to third, but he was stranded there. With 3 strikeouts by Estes, got him out of the inning with runners at second and third. So the Senators now in the bottom of the fourth. Yeah, quick throw over. Baxter gets back. Wedgeworth back in. Baxter gets his lead. And he's check on him again, back easily. And Coach Delaney, I know the importance of a run, not getting the run the last time you had him in scoring position. Can't let that happen here. Another pickoff attempt by Estes. Baxter gets his lead. Estes finally bring it to Wedgeworth. Wedgeworth, swing and a miss.
Keep your head on it. Let's go now.
Now the 0-1. Oh, well, they got Baxter picked. Baxter headed to Santa, threw it into left field. Now Baxter headed for third. Throw on its way. Baxter head first dive into third. They had him picked off, and a great job by Baxter after the bad throw from first. And now the Senators are cooking here in the fourth. As Baxter goes first to third, and now Wedgeworth with an RBI opportunity. Now the 0-1, that one might have been up and in, but a strike called. So 0-2 now to Wedgeworth. And Estes went to those breaking pitches after getting in trouble back in the second. Oh, and a good pitch. That one in the dirt. They'll have to throw to complete the out. They'll get him at first. Baxter holds at third. And so again, for the fourth consecutive time for Estes, runners in scoring position.
Right.
Dials up a strikeout, so one away now here. Bottom of the fourth for G.K. Wright. Again, Wright hit by a pitch his last at bat, but was stranded at second. Back in the second. And with Baxter over at third, it's a golden opportunity for the Senators to get on top of Estes and the Charging Wildcats. First pitch on its way. This may get the job. They're going to come home. And got him at the plate as Baxter doesn't even slide, tries to go around his man. And a poor base running mistake there by the Senators. The ball on the left side of the infield, never made sure the shortstop made the throw.
Next up,
and a perfect throw in to get him out at the plate. So now Robinson will bat with 2 away. And Estes may be able to wiggle out of another jam here in the fourth. Tough break for the Senators. So Paul Robinson was the first of the strikeout victims. Right back to first. right, with a big lead. Estes will bring it to Robinson outside, 1-0. Now, check on right again. He's back easily. Another 1-0. And check on right again. Now Robinson will see a pitch. Outside, but he swings. Helps him out, 1-1. So 1-1 now to Robinson. Oh, good pitch. 1-2. That breaking stuff for Estes is absolutely filthy. 1-2 now with 2 away. Estes looking to wiggle out of another jam. 1-2. Robinson chases. A throw to first to complete it. And out number 3 of the 4th as the Senators threaten. Got a runner to third. Got cut down at the plate on a ground out to the shortstop. And so after 4, we're still all tied at 1. And we'll be back with the 5th here at the Robinson Invitational on the Robinson Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. Eichler back out here for our 5th inning. This is with the first one, 1-0. And 1-0 outside, 2-0. Number 9, Brooks Blaine, hitting here for the charging Wildcats in the 5th. Eichler, strike one, so 2-1 the count now. 2-1 on the way. Good pitch, 2-2. So Eichler battles back from a 2-0 count. Now the 2-0 pitch, or 2-2 pitch. Oof, didn't miss by much. That one a little high by our umpire. Full count now for Eichler to Blaine. Wildcats get something going. And strike 3. Eichler continues to bring it here to these Wildcat hitters. He has settled in since that leadoff home run by George.
Catcher number 25, Blaine Theodore.
And now the catcher, Blaine Theodore, will bat. Aiden George went deep. First at bat of the game, and it's been shut down since. That one outside from Eichler, sorry. The Senators have had opportunities on their side to scratch some runs across. Runners at second and third in the second inning. Couldn't do anything with it. That one low, 2-0 from Eichler. And then in the fourth, had a runner at third with nobody out. Got cut down at the plate. Trying to score on a ground out to the shortstop. Speaking of, ground to the shortstop, across the diamond, out number 2. Great play there. The Senators shortstop.
Next up, for the charging Wildcats, the left fielder, number 0, DJ Johnston.
DJ Johnston bat. Johnson looks at strike one from Eichler. Eichler really has settled in since that first inning home run by George. Looking to get out of the fifth here quickly. That one in the carpet. 1-1. That one fouled away, straight back. You're okay, Avery. That one didn't get you. That one went straight back. Anything over that first base dugout, you better just go ahead and call your insurance agent. Have them head this way. Another 1-2 from Eichler. Johnson, the end of the bat, played by the first baseman. Eichler gets to the bag, and that'll do it for our fifth. So Eichler, 1-2-3 inning here in the fifth. We'll head to the bottom half of the fifth. Senators will bring the top of the order up. We'll come back here on the Robinson Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
1-1.
All right, welcome back to the 8th Annual Robinson Invitational. Robinson Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm sorry, I'm trying to swallow this magical breakfast burrito they're making over here. These are, I was told they're world famous. I can't argue. So here we go. First one, fouled off. Cohen Rushing will lead things off here for the Senators. It'll be the top of the order. Johnston and Bullock. See if the Senators can get something going here. And timeout. Asked for and granted by our umpire. So now the 0-1 from Estes. That went outside. 1-1. Estes. Oof, good pitch. Drop that one in on the inside corner. 1-2. You see why Estes is so highly thought of. Brings a 1-2. That one right back at us. Get to see that one come to your living room or your hand if you're watching on your phone. Big shout out to Kyle Sutherland and Lucy watching back home. Good job. Get a piece of that. That's going to be a fair ball down the left field line. Saying it went over the bag, and so rushing into second with a leadoff double for the Senators. And I'll be honest, I thought that ball was foul.
Next up, Hello the Senators. Shortstop, number 7, Nathan Johnston.
I thought that ball went wide of the bag in foul territory. Our umpire said, nope, fair ball. And so rushing with a leadoff double. We'll go to the top of the order for Nathan Johnston, and another great opportunity now for the Senators to get the lead. Estes out of the stretch. I said Estes. They've changed pitchers. That's actually Bryce Higgins on the mound now for North Little Rock. I missed that. I apologize. So Higgins. A little trouble here. Johnston late with the bunt attempt. And so even the count up at 1-1. And Higgins on the mound for North Little Rock. Estes day is done. Looks like Estes has moved over to first. Now Higgins. Nice stop there by the charging Wildcat catcher. It's number 25, Blaine Theodore. And he keeps rushing at second now with a 2-1 count on Johnston. Sneak the shortstop in. Higgins brings it, and Johnston fouls it off. Got a camera operator down the third baseline over there in dangerous territory. And to duck underneath that one. So count 2-2. 2-2 from Higgins. And just got a piece of it. Johnston stays alive here. Avery, you think that burrito's good. Wait till the fried rice starts getting cooked back there. That's a different world. I was hurting by the time we left here last year. Good pitch. It's Higgins. Sits down Nathan Johnston. That's first out here. The bottom half of the fifth.
Victor Bullock.
Now Bullock, catcher, will hit for the Senators. And the Senators, and that opportunity is really in the first. They had a chance to really get 2 or 3 in that first inning. Able to scratch across one. In the second, they had a chance with runners at second and third. Couldn't do anything with it. The fourth, they had runner at third. Couldn't do anything with it. Now rushing a leadoff double. And Bullock showed bunt. Rushing. Steals third on the pitch in the dirt. And so now with one away and a 1-0 count, Senators cooking here with just one away. So Bullock awaiting the 1-0 pitch. RBI opportunity at third and rushing. That went inside. Ball 2-0. Wind has died down a little bit, and it is blowing in from left. The 2-0 to Bullock. outside. Another good stop there by Theodore, but he threw this one past the pitcher. And shortstop going to gather it, try to calm everybody down. I tell you what, Avery, I think I'm starting to cook like that burrito. It's getting warm in this black hoodie. Higgins, 3-0 pitch. Might have been a gift from our umpire to get it to 3-1 as Bullock taking all the way. Now Bullock will get another opportunity here with 3-1, rushing at third, one away for the Senators here in the fifth. And that went up, ball four. Bullock draws the one-out walk, and now runners at the corners with one away.
Courtesy runner
Aiden
for
Humbard.
catcher, number 0, Josiah Cooper.
See Josiah Cooper run for Bullock, a courtesy runner here for the catcher. Now conversation going to be had. Higgins. Again, a great opportunity here for the Senators to get a run on the board. They've had multiple opportunities, even against Jackson Estes. They really did a good job. They were able to work some walks, a couple hit by pitches. But they had runners in scoring position in the first, the second, the fourth on Estes. Only came away with one run. On the other side, Logan Eichler has been magnificent. You start talking about pitching matchups. I'd say even though the scoreboard at 1-1, Eichler has won that battle. And the only thing Eichler allowed was a leadoff home run to Aiden George in the first to start the morning. And since that point, he's been locked in. Now Humbard will try to give the Senators the lead here, rushing at third. And Humbard takes strike one. And Josiah Cooper, the courtesy runner for Bullock at first. Higgins checks the runners, and he'll check on Cooper, gets him back. So Higgins back to the bump. As Humbard awaits the pitch, 0-1 count. That one low. Cooper will take second without a throw. There's a good play by Theodore again, saving a run. He's, at the very least, kept rushing from scoring here a couple of times. There's been 2 or 3 pitches down on the carpet that Theodore's done a great job to go get. Now Higgins will bring the 1-1. That one, again, another great stop by Theodore. And he has saved, at minimum now, 2 runs here in this inning on stops. So, again, 2-1 count. That one up and away, 3-1. Really, again, Little Rock came into this. We knew we'd had some pitching arms for really both of these teams. But it's been North Little Rock who's struggled a little bit. Maybe the morning start. Higgins 3-1, low, ball 4. So Higgins works the walk, and now the bases are loaded for the Senators.
Next up for the Senators, right fielder, number 8.
As right fielder, Brady Blackwell will bat. Never a better time to have your cleanup hitter up. The bases loaded. Blackwell awaits the Higgins delivery, nowhere to put him. First one fouled off, boy. Blackwell didn't miss it by much, as that one makes it just to the left of your car, Avery. I'm killing your nerves with every foul ball, I promise. Now the 0-1. Blackwell. Whoa, boy, hung a slider. Full Blackwell. 0-2. It's a good pitch there by Higgins. Now 0-2 again. Senators have had opportunities, but none bigger than this one. One away, bases loaded for Blackwell, the cleanup hitter. That one, man, what a stop by Theodore again. And Theodore just keeps saving runs back here. Charging Wildcat catcher has been impressive, especially here in the fifth. Now 1-2. 1-2 from Higgins. Oh, Blackwell. Swing and a miss as Higgins pulls the string on him. And so now 2 away.
Next up for your Senators, the left fielder, number 19.
Senator left fielder Mac Baxter will bat, and Baxter probably wanting to redeem himself for the, I'm not sure if Coach Delaney sent him. He made a decision on his own, but he was cut down at the plate back in the fourth, so another opportunity for Baxter. Man, Theodore just keeps saving runs as he goes out and gets that one from Higgins, 1-0. Now, he's been a little wild at times. We'll see if Baxter can take advantage. But 2 away, bases loaded. Senators, golden opportunity here for the 3rd inning in a row. Now Baxter asks for time. He'll get it. Of course, the longest inning we've had so far, Avery, is the inning I went and got that burrito, and it's just staring at me this whole time. Now the 1-0 from Higgins. Again, bases full of Senators. Theodore with another block, 2-0. At this point, I have zero expectations of a ball getting past this catcher. If we're going to score, we're going to have to earn it here. Theodore has done a heck of a job to keep everything in front of him here in what has been a stressful fifth for the North Little Rock Charging Wildcat team. 2-0. Good pitch right down the middle, 2-1. 2-1. We'll see if Higgins brings that breaking pitch again. Got Blackwell swing and miss on it. Fooled him a couple of times. Baxter awaits it. And inside, fists it off. Third baseman picks it, throws across. And a nice dig over there by the first baseman. And once again, the Charging Wildcats wiggle out of a jam. Bases loaded with 1 away for the Senators. A strikeout and a ground out. Senators come away with nothing in the fifth. We'll go to the 6th, a 1-1 ball game here at the Robinson Invitational on the Robinson Sports Network. Brought to you by Natural State Sports. All right, so Eichler back out for the 6th. Aiden George to lead things off here for North Little Rock. Again, George is the only run for North Little Rock as he crushed a solo bomb to lead the game off. And Eichler pulls the string on him again. 0-2, so good start here to the 6th inning for Eichler. Sorry, trying to swallow what I could of this burrito. It is amazing. You guys got to get out here and get you a burrito. George hangs in there with a foul ball. You're safe, Avery. That one was more middle school bound. Poor Avery doesn't need any more problems. I mean, had a deer take his car out for, 6 months. Now Eichler. And then the carpet, scooped up. Bullock. So 1 and 2 now to George. George, all the scoring for the charging Wildcats. Deep over the 360 sign in left center to start the game. Since then, Eichler has settled in. That breaking ball slipped out of his hand, makes it to the backstop. Evens the count up at 2 and 2. Eichler has been dominant since that point. See if I can get some numbers on him here in a minute. And George, right at third. Good play. Strong arm throw across to first. And a great play there to start the 6th by the Senators. GK Wright showing off the arm over there at first or third base.
Next up for
that was a tough play. Got a high hop on this turf.
15,
right. Waited, camped under it, and made a strong throw to first to get the first out of the 6th. So now Will Jones. Will Jones hits this one. Shortstop. Blackwell sucks it up, throws across, and makes the tag. Good play over at first. It was a great dig over there by first baseman Paul Robinson. I believe that's who that is.
Charging Wildcats, number 21, Jackson Estes.
Now Estes to bat. That one fouled back here at us. That one made it out too. That one might be still rolling to Cantrell. So 0-1 to Estes. That one in the carpet. 1-1. One fouled straight back here at us.
One more right here. Let's go, baby.
So the 1-2 now from Eichler. Estes pokes out at it, second baseman. Easy play. Scoops it up, throws to first. And that'll do it for the 6th. Eichler in cruise control here as we've played through 5.5. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, 1-1 ball game. Senators coming to bat, looking to put some runs on the board here at the Robinson Invitational on the Robinson Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. All right, welcome back. Kyle Sutherland, you'll be happy to know that I just swallowed the last bite of my burrito, sir. as Blackwell steps in for the Senators here to start the bottom of the 6th. Sends that one right back at me. Wedgeworth. That ball hit the center. That's dropping, but going to be caught by the center fielder for out number 1.
Next up for the Senators.
So 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 1, G.K. Wright.
G.K. Wright to bat. Wright got to show off the glove and the arm. Top half of the inning. See if he can get the bat going here in the bottom half. First one from Higgins. That one grounded. The second scooped and thrown out. And so 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Higgins and the charging Wildcats.
Next up for the Senators, first baseman, number 17, Paul Robinson.
So Robinson steps in. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Higgins working his second inning for the Wildcats. His first one outside, but swung on a miss by Robinson. Again, Higgins working quickly. Got in some trouble in the 5th. That one check swing fouled off. Really the hero of that 5th was catcher Theodore for North Little Rock. It's his ability to smother a lot of stuff in the carpet. Kept them in the lead. Strike 3 called. A ton of movement on that one from Higgins. And 1, 2, 3 go the Senators in the 6th. We'll head to the 7th. All tied up at 1 as North Little Rock comes to bat. Looking to get things going here at the end of this one. We'll be back with more of the Robinson Invitational on the Robinson Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports in just a minute.
Hang around.
All right, welcome back. Robinson Invitational. Robinson Sports Network brought to you by Natural State Sports. Change on the mound for the Senators as Eichler's day is done, and it was a brilliant day by Eichler, and now Aiden Humbard will take over on the mound. Leading things off, Bryce Higgins. So pitcher-on-pitcher matchup here. Humbard starts him with a ball 1-0. And now Higgins, sky-high pop-up right into that sun. And back make the play is Wedgeworth. for out number 1 of the 7th.
Next up for the Charging Wildcats, number 5, Karen Seymour.
Lombard working quickly. First one up, ball 1, 1-0. Garen Seymour Jr. batting for the Charging Wildcats. He chases that one low for strike 1, 1-1. Lombard again working quickly. Swing and a miss again. Seymour couldn't catch up to that one. And now the 1-2. And just inside. Good pitch, though, by Lombard. Evens the count at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Grounded. Lombard fields it, throws across to first. Out number 2 here, the 7th. So a substitution here for North Little Rock.
Pitcher, please.
As L.J. Wilson will pinch hit.
L.J. Wilson.
As he's hitting for Ben Santini. So Wilson steps in against Lombard. Strike 1. Swing and the miss by Will. Strike 2, sorry. He missed the first pitch. Lombard moves, operates so quick. Look down and missed the first pitch. 0-2 on its way. Went over the head of Wilson. Ball never broke. Wilson, he ducked right underneath it. Now the 1-2 on its way. And Wilson, swing and a miss, tagged out at the plate, and a 1-2-3 inning worked by Lombard. Quick and easy does it for the Senators in the top of the 7th. And now they'll try to walk it off as we head to the bottom of the 7th. All tied at 1 here on the Robinson Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. All right, welcome back. As going rushing will lead things off here for the Senators in the bottom of the 7th. That one outside. And this one, sky high pop up on the infield. And going to be played there by the Charging Wildcats. And hey, joining me is another voice, Mr. Trip Keeter.
Hello, I'm Greg O'Neill. Hello.
Trip from his morning of having to deal with David Basil and the crew.
Yeah.
Has joined us here at the Robinson Invitational. So nothing better to do. You didn't want to drive back to Heber already?
Pretty much, yeah. I realized that there was baseball going on. Thought I'd come join in, catch a good game.
You've missed a good one so far, unless you tuned in on the way, as this has been a pitcher's duel, although Senators have had several opportunities to get on the board. Now they're in the bottom of the 7th. And look at Delaney make the play.
Nice catch, Coach. I like that. He didn't need a glove or anything.
No, just snag it. That's right.
Yeah, it's been a long day, Steve. Been up since 2 in the morning. I'm not kidding.
That's about when I went to bed, and I got up at 6.
Oh, my goodness.
It's been
rough.
I was out here setting
Wow.
up and then went home. And, all of our totes are an absolute disaster in my garage. So I spent till about 1 o'clock
I'm
this
glad I
morning
didn't give you our
organizing
Mills
this.
tote, then.
I'm glad you Actually, yesterday would have been the day to do it, just because I wouldn't have got mad, because I was already upset about
Hey, I have
did.
it. It's in the back of my car right now.
I'll
if you want
probably
it.
take it with me when I leave, or take it from you. Is that
Ooh,
what?
look at
in the carpet. We did get some clarification from Coach Delaney as he made his way across. If this game is tied here at the end of the 7th, we will play one more inning, and then we'll live with the result at the end of that inning.
They'll just end with a draw after one extra inning.
Correct.
Okay.
And ball 4. So Rushing works a leadoff walk. And we'll see if the Senators.
Next up for the Senators, the catcher, number 5, Victor Bullock.
I never get tired of this song. Hello.
I said Rushing. I'm sorry. It was Nathan Johnston that works the walk. Now Bullock to bat.
Return of the man.
Oh, boy. We're going to get kicked off YouTube twice. Once for the music and once for your singing.
Yeah.
So Bullock.
Why do you think I stopped so early? I don't want to hear myself sing.
Johnston back on the pickoff attempt.
To be fair, can anyone really replicate the singing voice of Mark Morrison? That's hard to do, especially to that song.
No.
That's hard to do.
That's why that song's so popular, and our voices are not.
I got to say, though, for a Thursday morning, it's a really good turnout right here for baseball. I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Good.
Great.
And it obviously helps having two of the city teams here.
That is true.
To start things
Woo.
off. I know that, last year at this event when we were leaving on day 3, we were exhausted, we were tired, we were cold, and I just never, the Robinson players who were over here with us, they were just complaining the whole time about having to play every 9 a.m. game and then have to be out here all day to work the actual tournament. That was a pitch out, and back Johnston gets back to first.
Man, he was cutting it close there.
Yeah, Theodore. Now I'll tell you, the catcher for North Little Rock. If you've not been able to watch, he has saved North Little Rock in this game. Back in the 5th, he made about 7 stops on pitches in the carpet with runners in scoring position. That one outside. He's going to check on Johnson again. I tell you,
Johnson over there on the first base. It's making me nervous.
Senators may take a chance or two here in the 7th. Again, you never want to tie, especially your city rivals. 2-0 on its way up high, 3-0. And we had a gem of a pitching matchup. Jackson Estes, who the great Tony Vitello's here in town to see. I keep looking around to find him in camouflage. There's a lot of folks with badges and stuff. So I thought, either somebody's parents are law enforcement. That one right down the middle.
Wow.
Or Tony Vitello's in camouflage out here somewhere. I kind of thought it might be him out there in center field, but that's not him. I went out there and checked. So Tony V was at the morning breakfast for the team this morning. So, but I know I think they played tonight, so he may be headed back to Knoxville. Johnston takes off to second and slides under the tag, safe. And the Senators have a runner in scoring position with 1 away. Bullock with a chance to end it with a base hit here. Anything in the gaps, Senators will win this one. Bullock, full count. Johnston gets his lead. Higgins checks him.
Ooh.
Good pitch.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That didn't miss by much. Bullock has some words for Humbard as he makes his way to the plate.
Please, courtesy runner for the catchers, number 0, Josiah.
Oh, that was a pitch now, Trip.
That, I mean,
the pitcher,
I was dancing towards his head and I kind of curved around.
You standing in there for that?
No. I'm doing the limbo for that coming my way. Like, woof. And he did not move an inch.
No.
He didn't flinch at all.
Let's not fool. Great job. Now Humbard. Humbard skies it right side. This could be trouble. This ball's down. Fair ball.
Wow.
Johnston rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw coming. Johnston scores without a tag. Senators win. as the Senators knock off the Wildcats, and they will dogpile Humbard out at second base in between first and second. And what an ending for the Senators here in game one of our Invitational, as Humbard knocks in Nate Johnston for the winning run. 2-1 here in the bottom of the seventh. Trip, you showed up right on time.
Yeah, I think it's my presence that caused that run. We had, 2 runners on for Robinson. He sent that 1 yard all the way to the warning track down near right field, and that's all she wrote.
Boy, great job there as the Senators. This was a battle. Again, Robinson had opportunities to put multiple runs on the board in the first. Aiden George led things off in this thing for North Little Rock. First batter of the game. Hits it out of the park, right over the 360 sign in left field.
Really?
To get things started.
Oh, wow.
That was all that the charging Wildcats could muster the rest of the day, obviously. The Senators came up, got a run in the bottom of the first, had an opportunity to score 2 or 3. Had runners at second and third in the second, couldn't do anything with it. Had bases loaded, had a runner at third with nobody out in the fourth, couldn't do anything with it. Bases loaded in the fifth, couldn't do anything with it. And so finally, here in the seventh, the Senators scratch across the winning run. And congratulations to Coach Delaney. It's got to feel good. Now he gets the rest. I say rest. He's working this whole event, but he gets to focus on that with a W on his resume to start off the Robinson Invitational. So great job by the Senators here to pick up the win. And what a finish there by Humbard, as Humbard came in, I believe, if I'm correct on this, Humbard not only gets the winning RBI, but he gets the win as the pitcher because he came in and relieved Eichler in a tie ball game.
Wow.
So, not a bad day for Humbard to finish off this ball game.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of eyes on him too, I think, from this game alone.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me jump over here, and I'll get you the schedule real quick. Our
now
next
they're blasting
game.
SpongeBob. Is it Lake Hamilton and Morrilton up next?
Yes, correct. Lake Hamilton and Morrilton scheduled to start at 11:15, and we got a jersey problem, Trip.
What?
Look.
Oh, they're both.
What?
How does this? Okay, only in baseball.
We're all in maroon.
I think this can only work in baseball.
All right. Hey, you guys, make sure if you're not, subscribe to the Robinson Sports Network YouTube channel. We're going to cut our stream between each game. That way it makes it easier for fans to find their specific games throughout the rest of the time. You don't have to dig through 14 hours of coverage today. You can just go and find your game on our YouTube channel. So, again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you're alerted every time we go live. We'll be back up in about 5 to 7 minutes. We got to give Avery time to go move his car because he parked in the danger zone. So we got to make Avery move. If you're parked anywhere on that first row over there, I would highly suggest you.
I think I might be just past the danger zone, like barely. So
we'll take a look. I'll let you know. Yeah. All right, we appreciate you guys joining us here on the Robinson Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. For Avery McMullen, Trip Keeter, I'm Steve Henson. We'll be back with more baseball here in just a few minutes.